I grabbed a pallet for this super easy holiday decor. I removed some of the boards using a hammer, making sure to keep the boards intact. I hammered them back onto the front of the pallet so they were closer together. If you find a pallet with the boards close together, I'd recommend just grabbing that one. I used my battery chainsaw to trim the extra boards on the end, and I used painter tape to mark out a line about 1/3 of the way down the pallet, leaving one vertical board untaped. I mixed acrylic paint with water and painted between the lines. I added a bit too much water, so I ended up just adding the paint directly to my brush to make the color less transparent. While wet, I removed the tape, and once everything was dry, I used hot glue to apply a giant bow. I made a second one, and now I have 2 giant presents for my front porch decor this holiday season. What do you think? Is this a project you'd try? I hope it inspires you to get creative with palettes this holiday season. Thanks for watching Hometalk, and see you next time.
Grab some tinsel garland and some square wire wreath forms from your favorite dollar store or craft store for this easy and festive Christmas project. Place 2 of the square wreath forms on their side to create an upright L shape. Then, using small zip ties, connect one side of each frame to the other. Use 2 zip ties to create a solid connection for stability. Add that 4th wreath form with the zip ties so all 4 wire frames are connected to form a 3D square. Now that you've got 1 wreath form left, lay it on top to create a box. Cut off the ends of all the zip ties with some sharp scissors. And it's tinsel time. Take a tinsel garland and hot glue one end of the garland to a corner at the bottom of the wreath frame box. Carefully wind the garland around the bottom of the frame box and continue to wrap, working your way upwards. Periodically, use a little hot glue to anchor the garland to the box. A little goes a long way. You don't need to go crazy with the hot glue. When you come to the end of one garland, just start with another garland and continue the wrapping. Hot glue at the beginning of each garland to attach it to the frame. Next, take another garland and start to cover the top. Again, use hot glue to initially anchor the end of the garland to the edge of the top. Because you're covering the top of the box frame, you can just weave the garland in and out through the sides of the box frame. I ended up using just 2 garlands to cover the top of my box. Every wrapped present needs some ribbon and a bow, and this present needs a big bow. I broke it down into 3 steps. First, the side ribbon. Wrap a long length of wired ribbon around the box and twist underneath before bringing the tails up and over the sides of the box and knotting on top. Second, take another length of wired ribbon and slide through the previously knotted ribbon at the top of the present. Tie in a knot on top and curl the ribbon ends with your hand into a gentle wave for the tails of the bow. Last, make the actual big bow. Then attach the bow to the top of the box by connecting with the florist wire. And there you have it. This project looks great displayed under a Christmas tree or even on a dining table or kitchen island as a spectacular centerpiece. I hope this inspired you to make your own square wreath decorative Christmas present. Thanks for watching Home Talk, and see you next time.
We're going to head down to Dollar Tree and grab some wreath frames. We're going to need 6 of them. First thing you're going to do is put 2 sides together, and the secret is we're going to use zip ties. We got to get these corners put together. Put them up on the sides right there and on the bottom. You're going to pull that tight. We want to make sure it fits really nice. Cut that excess off. It's going to be much easier now because you're starting to form your box. Once you get the box done, we got to put the top on and the bottom. The way this is done, just put it on, but the zip tie goes a little bit different. You can just wrap it up and around and form it together just like that. Make sure again you pull it tight and cut the excess off. Now let's grab some easy liner. The big key to this, it's got to be transparent. You got to be able to see through it. Once you lay it out, just wrap it around the box, and this is going to take care of the 4 sides. Once you put it all the way over the top and down the side, that is going to allow us to know where we need to put that first cut. And you're going to cut right between the dots that are on the easy liner. Once you get that done, we're going to use hot glue. Now, don't worry that it's hot glue. It forms and holds that together really nice. It actually kind of melts the plastic a little bit like you're welding it. Go ahead and go the rest of the way down. That way we're going to form all 4 of these sides. Now it's time to do the top. We want to use one of our frames to go ahead and size it and cut it out. And we're going to use those flaps to lay over. Again, grab the hot glue, put it down, and lay it down. Once you get it all put together, grab some ribbon, and we're going to tie a knot in it. You can use any color you want. I used red on this one, and it's time for the lights. Yep, we're going to make this thing glow. That's why I was talking about using it transparent. But we just don't want to throw those lights in there. We want to zip tie them around the side. Once we get it, let's take it outside, stack them together, and we're going to plug it in. Watch this. There's that glow, and look at this. I absolutely love it. It is waterproof because of the liner, and it glows right there on the front door. It's an amazing decor just to have at your front door, and leave it out, and as it glows you can see it from the street, and it also is there to greet anybody that comes up, knocks on your door. I hope this inspired you to build your own outdoor liner gift.
Do you have empty jewelry gift boxes laying around? Grab some wrapping paper with a small print Christmas pattern and start wrapping your empty jewelry gift boxes. Instead of tape, use a cool temperature glue gun to secure the end pieces of wrapping paper. Every gift package needs a bow, so tie a bow or even just a simple knot around each little package with either some narrow Christmas ribbon or some fun red and white holiday twine. Now, take 2 styrofoam discs available at your local dollar store and spray paint them in a color that coordinates with the gift wrap. You can't go wrong with Christmas red. Once the painted discs are completely dry, stack the discs and use your cool temperature glue gun to glue them together. Take some of your small wrapped boxes and find a general way to lay out the boxes around the perimeter of the painted discs. Continue to stack and glue the wrapped boxes to create additional levels or rows. Just a few dots of glue are all you need for the packages to adhere. For some Christmas flair, take a round Christmas ornament and glue it to the top of your stacked present tree. Christmas trees come in all shapes and sizes, and your new Christmas gift tree is going to look amazing amidst your holiday decor.